Okay, so we're trying to figure out what did Rav do and why did he do it, right? So if you're going to say that he read in the position of the Yisrael, means he read third. And if he didn't make the bracha at the end, remember their custom was that only the first person made the opening bracha, the last person made the closing bracha. He didn't make it, so it meant that seems to indicate that there's going to be someone else coming along after him. So the Gemara answers, lo, no. He's Rav Bekahani Kro. Rav read the portion of the Kohen. Why was that? Because the custom is, we don't really practice that, and I'll tell you why in a minute, that if you have a very special person in shul, that person, whether he's a Kohen or Levi Yisrael, gets called up first. So Rav came from Eretz Yisrael. He was the leading authority of the age, and they gave him the first aliyah. And how do we know that Rav did this? Just because Rav Huna, Kari B'Kahani, because Rav Huna, who was Rav's student and his successor as the head of the yeshiva in Surah, he would always read first. He was not a Kohen, but he would go first. So we know that Rav taught Rav Huna, so Rav had the same system. So it's Bishlama Rav Huna Kari B'Kahani, that Rav Huna would read the first aliyah as in place of the Kohen. Daha afilu Rav Ami or Rav Asi, even though Rav Ami and Rav Asi, who were great people in their own right, but they were students of his, he would go first, no matter what. And the Kahani Chashivi already saw, and Rav Ami and Rav Asi were the greatest Kohanim in Eretz Yisrael, but they were his students, so he would go first. So Mekav Kaifilu Le Rav Huna, so they would defer to Rav Huna, even though they were Kohanim, they deferred to him. Ela Rav, but Rav Ha'ika Shmuel. So Rav had Shmuel, who is his, they call it Bar Plukta, that they would always be debating between themselves. They were like almost like partners, and so Shmuel was on the similar level to Rav, and Shmuel was a Kohen, and yet Rav Ha'ika Shmuel to Kahana Hava Udavarali, and so still in all, Rav would go first. So it says that Shmuel Nami Mekav Hava Kayif Leila Rav. So Shmuel also would defer to Rav, right? For Rav Hud Avale Kavod, and Rav would give him honor to Shmuel. V'ki Avale B'fanav. So when Shmuel was there in the shul, Rav would let Shmuel go first because Shmuel was the Kohen. Shalom B'fanav Lo Avale. But when Shmuel was not there, Rav would always read first. And we're going to find out next week why they actually did what they did and how it all worked out. But basically, so it's not to worry about it, that we do on a fast day, we read only 3. But they're going to talk about different ways. Some people say you read only one person reads. And we're going to get into that next week.